there, Sag. Welcome to your reading. This is timeless whenever you find it, and it's going to be good for the next 2-3 weeks. Do check your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus of these readings, and also check your May reading and the other elemental themes, your elemental theme readings as well. If you are new to the channel, I welcome you to subscribe and like to support the channel. If you are a subscriber, please do let me know your top placements and let me know that you're a subscriber. I can obviously see that as well, and we can make sure we prioritize your readings. Those readings that get the most views and likes are probably going to be prioritized, or there's bonus readings like I've done last month for. So do that so that you get more readings for yourself. If you want a personalized reading, you can contact me in the email description, in the description box below. On the 7th of June, there's a group healing session. It's going to be themed at unblocking your chakras, sending you healing, and just rebalancing. That is a group healing. It's a bit cheaper than the individual healing sessions. It's £22. Great Britain pounds at $32 US, and I put your name down. It will close 2 days before, so it will close on the 5th, and you need to have paid by then. So it's a great way if you want some healing, and I do it over 2 days where I sit and send healing, do my thing over those 2 days. Obviously not 24 hours each day, but that's, yeah, so it's not just even 1 day or 1 hour of that day. If you want individual energy healing sessions, the different methods on around that as well, you can send me an email in the description box below. Personalized readings are from 1 question up until full spreads, yearly spreads, 6 months, or the focus of 1 area of life that you want. So do email me if you want a personalized reading. If you want any of your natal chart reading or life coaching, if you're transitioning and thinking about your life purpose, and if it's for you, I can do that reading for you, and a coaching session is done around that. There's also the 12-week alchemy course. So let's get into your reading. I was called to look at the bottom of the decks. It's the Knight of Cups. Are we pulling in love, a bit of saggy love? So let's get into your reading. I feel like, and let's see what the cards bring up, I feel like your inner world and outer world might be in a bit of a conflict. Now the energies at the moment, if you're quite fiery and you know you've got a lot of fire in your chart, especially if you've got other fixed signs as well, you might be feeling a bit tense. The Knight of Cups doesn't say that. The Knight of Cups says that there's something coming your way. It's probably going to be love, something that really speaks to you. The world, all right, so the world sees us in a completion of a chapter, a cycle, an accomplishment, okay? Some of you could be traveling. Now this, if we look at the Knight of Cups in the world, this could mean that actually there's a love offer coming from another country, another part of the world for you. So if you're speaking to someone from abroad, or you know, you're traveling, that can happen. The Three of Wands, I definitely think it's something to do with abroad. So if you're thinking to travel, you might be thinking to travel within the next 2-3 weeks or a month. You might be already planning it. It might be a leisure trip. Could be a trip that you want to go on. But yeah, that could mean that you see love coming in at that time. We've then got the Five of Pentacles. This could mean that you're actually trying to assess about a travel, your plans, whether it's to do with work plans, and you are looking at your finances where you may be feeling a bit of lack or financial constraint or issues around finance. You might also be feeling a bit isolated and yeah, just not having people around you. So that's what I'm getting with the Five of Pentacles. Who do you want to be in the world, Sag? You know, I was going to say, I think I'm getting Hermit as well. Who you want the world to know you as, and what you consider the most authentic version of yourself, are kind of maybe in disagreement at the moment. And I think that's where some of you are said about the life coaching and your transition or life purpose. That could benefit you. The only person forcing you into a certain role and not being your authentic self is you. So I think with this, you are deciding to really see how you can step that out, step into your authentic self, but that is a big vibe coming in for you. The Hermit mode here really says that maybe you need to go into a bit of hermit mode, especially if you're feeling in and out of a conflict. Maybe you are moving around a lot and taking care of business. You've been busy, you've been trying to focus on multitasking and stuff. There's someone around you that seems to be acting a bit off, and I think this is causing you a bit of depression, anxiety, overthinking, and also maybe questioning yourself. But if it's not you, why are you giving it extra thought? Why are you feeling that it's you? And then holding yourself in victim mode, you know? No, why are you giving someone your power, basically? Some of you could be having anxiety and fears around a lack of abundance and financial constraint at this moment in time. This person that's acting a bit off or different, it could mean that there's a deeper issue with them, and obviously that could be around what things is happening around them, but also their own way, which they probably, maybe there's growth needed there. So maybe it's deeper than you know, and they're likely to reach out when they're ready. How long that takes, we don't really know. It could be someone who's family, it could be a really close friend, close to you. That's also making you feel a bit isolated. It's also making you question yourself, all right? And also probably feel like you want to go into hermit and lock yourself away from the world for some of you. The hermit mode is going to help you balance that in and outer conflict that I mentioned. Let's get you more cards. So this person is someone very close to you, you know, it's not like an acquaintance. We've got the Judgment, which is making judgment on that, okay, and the Three of Cups. So, you know, really think whether it's you or it's them, because here it tells me that the right people are going to be surrounding you and they are going to be supportive of you. So if some people need to be on this cycle of the world where there's an accomplishment, then let that be. If they come back, then you can make a fair call if it's the right time to welcome them or not. You know, there is a better judgment call around this, and I think there's a better judgment around your inner and outer self that's coming in as well for you, which is great. It's important to accept people for who they are and treat them accordingly. I mean, don't keep putting a red carpet out for someone who's not doing the same for you, and at the same time someone who is around you offering you abundance of offering you, with the Knight of Cups and the Three of Cups, offering you abundance of support and really making you feel at home in this friendship or this community, or it could be neighbours, then appreciate those. Nobody else matters, right? I've been asked to look at this King of Swords, so really use your discernment. If some of you have been feeling a bit caught up in your heart about it or about something, use your discernment to make a better frame of judgment. Try not to feel victimized or feel left out in the cold, and really just do some introspection. Maybe if you weigh up whatever you're facing, it could be different elements of what I've just mentioned. The moon is where I said I think you need to, there's things that you might not see within a certain relationship, within your inner and outer conflict. There's multiple things happening here. And the Judgment is saying that you will see it. The King of Swords is saying the discernment is what's needed. I feel like you need to let your heart breathe a little bit. The Six of Cups says there's, you know, a little bit of nostalgic energy, feel good energy. With the Knight of Cups and the Six of Cups, it could mean a soulmate is coming in for you in divine timing, you know, with the World card as well. And that's maybe also what you're not seeing. With the Moon card, you're like, will the right people come across me, the right new friends that I'm aligned with, or the right love situation, you know, someone who's there to balance and give and take. With the Soulmate card, I also feel there's a bit of ancestral healing happening. It doesn't necessarily mean that, but that's what I'm getting through the cards and sort of the Judgment as well here. I feel like there's some sort of nostalgic energy around that, but it's also, you could have an ancestor around you supporting you, maybe if you felt that. But I really feel Spirit is telling you to breathe, let your heart breathe, relax a bit. It's time to be you and unapologetically you. So if you try to temper yourself, you know, because they say fire signs, Sag, blah, 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 they're so fiery, they're so out there, temper yourself. But that can get toxic. That can get toxic where you lose yourself because it's taken advantage of, and then you start to think, okay, I need to not say anything because when I say something it goes in the wrong direction, or I'm too fiery. But no masks, no filter, quit trying. The Knight of Pentacles tells us the stability that you've been looking for is coming in. I sort of feel with this, maybe it's been a bit slow. Let's get clarification on the Knight of Pentacles. But yes, no masking, no filters. Try to quit being someone that you're not, and just own up to who you are, and whoever likes it, then great. So yeah, the Knight of Pentacles is bringing you in stability, which is beautiful. So if some of you have felt a lack of stability with the Five of Pentacles, the stability coming in for you. With the Knight of Pentacles, this can definitely be a job offer, okay? You've got the Three of Cups. It could mean that you're going to be working on a team or networking. There's the Judgment, the King of Swords, right? So it's beautiful. The Lovers is here. So going back to the Knight of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the World card, we do have love coming in for you. If you're in a relationship, I see this probably going into a step deeper. Release yourself from a prison that didn't exist, and you'll see life differently and feel better and not so restricted. Shine your light, and who cares if you blind people? Who cares if certain people are drop off? Not everyone is meant to know or experience you. Not everyone's supposed to be in your sphere all the time of your life, in all chapters. I just get the words beautifully uncaging. Beautifully uncaging. I might call your reading that actually if I remember, but I need to remember. Chariot, going forward with what I just said. If, like I said, if you're in a relationship, this is going to the next level. It's also telling you you're protected, whether you're in a relationship or not. But let's focus on relationship for a moment. If you're in a relationship, it's protected. Yes, there will be obstacles along the way, but you both can make it happen. If you're not in a relationship, this could be someone who's coming in who's a Cancer sign, but also I've got all the elements on board. I don't like to be the type of tarot reader that bases its the sign prediction on one card. I think it's saying that love is going to be moving forward for you. Things in general where there's been a lack is going to be moving forward for you, and you need to feel this heart good energy. Two of Wands says you've put the plan in place. With the Three of Wands, you've got the plan in progress. Maybe here you've started to re-look at something, look at the horizon. Like I said, some of you could be traveling, but there's a plan in place. There's a vision that you've got, whether it's to get a new job, whether it's around love, whatever it is, you've got a vision. Some of you, there's definitely travel here on the cards for you. Let's shuffle a few more cards. Okay. I didn't shuffle, and these are too many for you, Sag. But yeah, beautifully uncaging, being your authentic you. Cut out the crap of different people. Oops. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this reading. Let me know how it resonated. Let me know about if you're looking forward to the love, the stability that's coming in for you, the celebration that's coming in for you. This is confirming the stability around your finances or whatever you've been working on, the job offer. Your creative endeavors is coming in. There's a celebration here with family. So some of you that might have had a bit of a weird dynamic going on with family. There's a reunion here. Okay, but I think this is also around, if you're in a relationship, the deepening of the connection. and if not, this new person who's coming in who's going to be stable as well. Either way, you're celebrating something or multiple things of what we've just mentioned in your reading. Look at that, the King of Pentacles, the job offer, the salary, the clients, whatever it is you're working on is coming through for you, Sag. The stability around your finances, the stability where you felt lack, instability around your home, instability around resources, instability around home dynamics, instability around potential relationships that are supposed to be stable and be like home for you, instability around the maybe some of you have not had a job, or you're looking for a job and that's been very challenging. There's stability coming around that, and I presume it's an offer with the Knight of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles says it's the offer, it's the stability, and the King of Pentacles on the money and the wealth that you'll be gaining, and also you'll be able to share and sort of be kind in terms of sharing. So I've got a couple of decks calling me. The spirit animal wasn't the main loudest one, but then it did get loud. So let's see what we get for you, Sag, in terms of the spirit animal deck. Do check the weekly astrology because it will help you navigate weekly, and usually there's the energy healing themes for each elemental. It's really helpful, and it's like free spiritual coaching of inner child and inner growth. There is one already up, and those energies I felt are still very relevant. That's why I didn't do one for this week. The humpback whale, how beautiful is that? The singer, if you've ever heard of them, they've got that voice, which actually they use for healing as well. Sing healing songs for the world. Your inner navigation always guides you. Nothing can stop you or keep you from your goal. Align with your purpose and the power in your soul. What would we say about being the authentic you? Dog, friend, loyal people around you. You being loyal to people as well. I will love without condition. My energy, enthusiasm are an inspiration. I am a protector and a friend. And you know what? Choose to be happy like those puppies are as well. Let's see what we've got here. We want some messages for Sag, please, Spirit. Messages for Sag, please, Spirit. Messages for Sag. Messages for Sag. Sagittarius, I'm getting the number 5 is important for you. And 3, 5, 8, what's that? 8 plus 8, 16 plus 1, 7. So the number 5 and number 7 are going to be important for you as signs of this reading as well. Number 5 means there's change. So, you know, where you felt a bit, I don't know, either stuck or unstable, or there's no movement, there's no love. You've not been able to be your authentic self. Any sticky energy that you've been in, there's a change around that. The 7 says there's a movement forward and a rebalancing of maybe some confidence in that area as well. Right, last shuffle for Sag, please, Spirit. Messages for Sagittarius. Okay, I'm getting called to a card. Okay. Obstacles and detours in the right direction. Very similar to the Chariot, and what I just said, actually, number 5 is very important, and this is more or less what I would describe as a 5 number. So that is great, and that's all I'm getting to pull you from that deck. This deck, let's get Wisdom Light Oracle deck. Messages for Sagittarius, please, Spirit. Messages for Sagittarius. Unbound. How beautiful is that? Remember I said about ancestors? Quite a few of the signs have had around ancestral messages and soul contracts. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts and past lives. There's a full moon happening in Sag on the 4th or 5th of June. That's around identity, around yourself. You might feel that quite strong. The initiation, which talks about, look, you know, you're walking through the door there, can you see? So an initiation and a threshold of change, and crossing the threshold, entering the right passage. Lightness after the storm. Can you see the lightning at the top there? Or darkness or mental energy that's kept you back. The keepers of earth, you're not alone. Ancient ancestors stand by you. I was really getting that strong message with the tarot card, the Six of Cups, even though it's not that meaning. So really there is someone of your past loved one around you. It could also be a pet, but there is also an ancestor around you and your spirit guides. Sag, this is a beautiful reading, a very powerful reading as well. And if you like and you resonate and you're claiming all this good and change that's coming in, please do like and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in your next reading. Bye for now.